Alright, we are back. Audio settings look good. Trying this other camera position, but I think everything should be good. Anyways, yeah, so we have returned, so I'm ready to dive in and just jam, basically. So, I was checking my bank, alt for some auctions and things like that, so let's hop in and get to leveling. We should still be in Desolus, so I think I can do these higher level quests. The mobs might be a little, like a level or two above me, but I think that should be fine. Let's get down the Scarlet Path, too. We can probably do that. And there might even be people down there, because I think warriors and, like, paladins definitely want to do that quest ASAP. I know on my paladin, I was like, I need to do this as soon as I can so I can get a good weapon upgrade. We also need to turn this quest in. So probably what I'll do is, because we have to head down this way, down south anyways, is I'll probably go and turn this quest in, which will give a follow-up. I think you have to go get, like, meat sacks out of the camp here. So we'll do that. That'll get us a little bit closer to 38. Might ding us, which being 38 would be good. But the other awkward thing is when I'm 38, I'm going to want to go train because I think we get another level of claw. Yes. Another level of claw. Roots is fine to pick up because, like, I even used roots a level, I think like a level ago, killing like an elite crocodile in Stranglethorn Vale for like a quest. So probably will also pick up Healing Touch, even though I don't use it as much. It's probably still good to have. I guess I'll pick up Shred too. Yeah, I'm probably Wrath. And after that, it's 2 more levels until 40, and 40 has a lot of nice things to pick up for sure. So, I don't know. I always avoid, like, I always try to move around Rexar, but I actually don't think they'll aggro. Could be totally wrong. No, we're fine. I think as long as you don't attack them, they won't aggro you. I'm pretty sure. Maybe if you're PvP flagged, maybe. This is going to be a pretty long run. Even though I have travel form, it'll still be nice to pick up a 60% mount. A little bit extra movement speed. Make sure to get some water. I think I was like a little bit dehydrated yesterday. I don't think I drank as much water as I should have. So try to do a little bit better about that today. Stay hydrated. And I guess the question is, what do we do after we finish up stuff in Desolus? Can probably go back, because we will definitely be 38 at that point. Can probably go to Stranglethorn Vale and start working on Stranglethorn Vale quests. Like more Stranglethorn Vale quests. Do a little drive-by buff in there. Yeah, Nixia buff is about to fall off. A little bit of a bummer, but it's all good. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Could also see if I can do this caravan quest too. Oh, I guess I also need to pick up this ghost plasm quest. Might as well go pick it up now while I'm here. I think I should be able to solo it. It's like a little bit iffy, I think, if you're solo and about the appropriate level, but I think there's a way you can kind of cheese it a little bit by like dropping it and then like standing up with your back against like the cliff face. I think that'll reduce like the number of mobs you have to kill, if I remember correctly.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
Yeah, and then we'll head down here. I guess we'll see if the caravan quest is up. I should also get bone collector. I don't remember what the requirements for that are. I should have actually picked that up when I was running out that way. Let's see. WoW Classic Bone Collector. Alright, let me stop running for a second just so I can... Okay. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. That one we can actually wait on picking up, because we can do that one, because it's, like, pretty close. It's in, like, the graveyard area or whatever. Okay, so we need... We can start doing the Demon Fall stuff since we're right here, while we make our way over to the Centaur. These mobs are, like, my level, basically, so I don't think they'll be that hard to kill. Wow, they're like right around my level. Alright, starting to see some people selling boosts and things like that, like in general for like Mara. Mardon. Ugh. I don't think the Infernals drop anything, right? Yeah. Just avoid those. I think these maidens melee, so I can probably solo pull them. If I can actually hit them with an ability. Maybe this one will aggro. Perfect. I guess the Doom Mortars don't drop anything either that I need. The Maidens, the Fellhound, I don't know what the other mob is that I need to kill. But we'll just head down here, see if the caravan quest is up. If it is, I'll grab it and do it. I don't think it's too difficult, but it's been a while since I've done it. looks like they are not here. So, oh, no, they're here. Maybe somebody else started it. Not really sure. Not gonna stress it either way in terms of picking it up. Yeah. Maybe they're done, actually? Are they at the end of their path? Let's follow along and see. Yeah, they're like... They might be done, actually, so I might be able to just pick this up right now, which would be perfect timing. Maybe? Let's see.
Time is money, friend.
There's a bot, but I don't think it has anything. Is there anything I want? Oh, this... I remember this being good. I'm gonna grab that. I don't think this is good. Why do I remember this being a good recipe? I don't know. I'll pick it up and I'll send it over to my... That actually sells for something. I don't know if these agility scrolls sell. Big bear steak. Do I want any of this stuff? Oh, that's actually got like a good auction price on it. I guess I haven't seen the other ones. What is this? 6 stamp. Why is that so high? That doesn't seem right to me. Hot wolf ribs. Oh, there's Dragon Bath Chili. I 100% want to buy that. That's actually like really good. Okay. These guys have quests?
I got what you need.
No. Okay. Alright, picked up a couple of those. One of those to my bank alt. I mean, maybe I should just buy all of them, but... 100% just gonna try to sell those if I can. So, alright, let's turn this in, get this follow-up quest. And then this should be... What am I supposed to do with this one? Raid on the coal car. Oh, right, it's this stuff. It's those mobs. Those centaurs, so... alright, let's head up and kill those centaurs.
Hey, yo!
This is still so annoying that, like, there's not... That they don't have the quest or whatever. I don't know what you're supposed to do to get them to have it available, but I'm not going to stress it that much. Okay, so what do I need for this exactly? Doom Mortar Blood. Was I not killing Doom Mortars? I was pretty sure I was. Let's go do the Centaurs, actually, because they are lower level, so I want to do them while they're still... before they turn gray, so that way I'm at least getting XP when I'm grinding up there. And it'll go a bit faster since they are lower level. Yeah, so we'll go do this stuff. Yeah, we'll kind of do like the Galkus Centaur quest first, since they're a little bit lower level. And then that'll probably get us... That'll probably get us to 38, and then that'll be helpful for finishing off all these other quests. The question is, do I port to Moonglade to pick up these abilities? How much is Claw doing right now? That one's 57 damage. That one's 39, so it's like an extra 18 damage on Claw. might be worth going and picking up Claw. Just for, like, helping to kill the higher level mobs. Centaur grinding. Yeah, like I think these level 31 mobs would be gray to me when I'm 38, if I believe. So I think it's better to do this quest before I hit 38. Just to, that way. Oh, no, these guys are... Maybe these guys would go gray, the 30s. I don't remember what the level differential is for those kind of things. But currently all these mobs are giving me XP, so definitely worth doing right now.
I'm out of range. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
I'm gonna do a low point rip here. I don't know what the drop rate is on these, but I'm liking that I'm getting a decent amount for sure. Yeah, I'll probably go pick up my abilities from Teldrassil or Darnassus, like Port to Moonglade, fly to Darnassus, grab like the Druid abilities, and then fly back down here, and then do the higher level quests. I need to go AFK for a moment. I need to like probably a quick bio break here. Yeah, quick bio break. Let me mute my mic real quick. I am back. Alright.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet.
Back to the grind. Fortunately, this is a relatively quick quest compared to, like, the Centaur Ear one took forever. Fortunately, that one you have to do the rep grind anyways on top of it, so it's like worth like kind of doing that.
Isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Isn't ready yet.
All right, one more of these
Isn't ready yet.
charms, and then be good to go.
Ready yet. Not enough energy. I can't do that yet. Ability isn't ready yet.
All right, charms are done. Let's go turn in, and that should give us a follow-up. The follow-up, I think, is to go get the meat things from this area of the map.
Ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Ready yet.
All right, long run back. Yeah, all this running around is a lot worse, like on other specs for sure. Let me. I want to cover up the chat here, I think, and we can probably like make this slightly bigger. Sure, something like that, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Probably won't level off of doing these quests because I think after the meets, I think there's like a follow-up for a quest like in another area. It's either like in a dungeon or like another zone, like a higher level zone even maybe. So right. Yeah, travel form definitely makes this quite a bit quicker than if I just had to like walk at normal run speed between these different areas. Oh, this guy's doing the caravan quest. Yeah, I don't know how they managed to pick that up, but I don't know. I will be really happy if I can sell this Dragon Breath chili recipe for a lot. That would definitely be a nice little boon. can't remember. For some reason, I swear I remember barbecued buzzard wing being a recipe people wanted. I don't know if it was like just a leveling, like a skill up recipe, or what exactly, but. So let's do this turn in. Okay, yep, this is the meat stuff. And probably kill any demons I run into on the run back. Ugh. I don't know why I'm yawning. Didn't buff this guy before because he was in combat. I didn't want to like get in combat and have to like worry about that. So, but it's not in combat there, so we'll give him some buffs and top him off. Continue on our way to the Centaur camp. Basically, we just got to run around and click on little bags, and pick up a couple quest items, and then we got to head back. Alright, these things are hostile to me now, so just got to keep that in mind. I got instantly dazed when I, like, from the first melee hit. Okay, good. Someone's actually clearing out this area so I can grab these, and yeah, it's like, there's two bag graphics or whatever. This guy's, did not see that guy. Yeah, but it's funny. He thinks I want the mob. I'm like, I don't want the mob. I just want these bags. So I'm like kind of glad he's jumping in to kill those. Makes grabbing the bag easier. I was thinking about it, I think when I woke up this morning, about possibly maybe trying to like level up priests to get the to get like a Mooncloth cooldown running, because I think Mooncloth, it's one of those nice, easy, like, you know, kind of Basically, like, once you have it set up, you can, it's like just good, quick, passive gold. And I think you either have to be level 35 or 40 to get it set up. So, like, you don't have to be max level, right, to get the cooldown. You just have to get your tailoring maxed out, essentially. And I was thinking of just doing a priest just because, like, I know how to play priest, so I know how to, like, level it fairly quickly. It's definitely a spec that I'm pretty comfortable with. Warlock is another one I could do. I think I have like a level 14 Warlock, so I could also just like work on that and just have that have... I was thinking about it. I'm like, I could have like herbalism and... Or not herbalism. Tailoring and alchemy on it. So that way, when TBC comes out, I could like level it further and get it high enough where I could do like Primal Might transmutes like early on. So, but that might be like a little bit of setup to do that. I just don't know if I want to level like a warlock or a priest. I like leveling priest. I actually think leveling priest is like fun. Maybe I'm just like a weird masochist, but it's like how I feel about the spec. But maybe warlock would be fun. I don't really like doing any sort of pet management. That's the one thing that I always find like kind of annoying about classes like warlock or like hunter. Mage is another one I could do, but I feel like mage leveling is slow up until you get to doing AoE stuff, and I'm not very good at doing AoE stuff, like doing AoE grinds or farms. I feel like I would just do that really slow. So I kind of want to make sure I'm like, you know, sticking with my lane or whatever. So yeah, so maybe I level like a priest for those, for like alchemy and tailoring, just to have like the cooldowns or whatever. I mean, I could do both a warlock and a priest, right, in theory? To like have both of them have like those cooldowns, so... But definitely if I want to get the Mooncloth thing doing, I've got to do it relatively quickly, right? Because obviously the Mooncloth cooldown will lose its value. Although I do think I remember there's like a Primal Mooncloth, right? Or something. There is like some sort of other cloth that there's a cooldown for with tailoring. I remember this because I think I had my priest in TBC. I'm pretty sure I had him parked out in Area 52, and I can't remember why. There's some mat or something you had to buy, but I remember he was parked in Area 52, and I would just log on to him and do like his cooldown or whatever, and then just take that and then just like send it to my main and just sell that or whatever. So it might definitely be worth doing those, I think, at some point. Okay, this quest should give us a follow-up for like a quest somewhere else that I don't think we're going to worry about. So after that, then what I'll do is head down into... We'll head down like here. I think this spot over here is a good grinding spot for the demons, for the quest items. And then that should get us to 38. And then at 38, we can go to Teldrassil, to Darnassus. I keep saying Teldrassil. I mean, it is Teldrassil. It's the World Tree or whatever. But I can go to Teldrassil, and I can pick up abilities, and then I can fly back down here, and then we can do down the Scarlet Path, and the Ghost Plasm Roundup, and then we can also do, like, Bone Collector. And then I think we'll pretty much be done with Desolace until we come back for, like, Maraudon. Maraudon's also... There's quite a few, like, vanilla dungeons I'm not, like, super familiar with. Maraudon is for sure one of them. I just always kind of avoided it. But I think I have to kind of do it if I want to, like, try to get, like, there's Blackstone Ring, which is obviously, like, just a really strong melee ring. So I think I probably have to do it and just bite the bullet and just learn it. I mean, they're classic dungeons. It's not like they're, like, mechanically challenging. It's just, like, knowing where to go for the dungeon, and that's the one thing I'll be like, I don't know where to go. But I think if I just tell people, I'm just like, hey, I'm not super familiar with this dungeon, so just let me know where I need to go, kind of a thing. Sure, Silver Star. Bring a Dranathus shard. Yeah, okay, so this is in Swamp of Sorrows, so let's head down over this way. I think I can go like this way, like taking this path basically, and then cutting into that like little this area between the mountains. I think I can do that, or do I have to go up this way? Yeah, I have to go up this way. Basically, there's a bunch of, like, ruins and stuff. Because I remember having to come here. It was something in Season of Discovery. Some Paladin rune. Or a Warlock rune. I don't remember. It's been, like, a year since they actually had, like, rune discovery. So, yeah, this should be pretty good to do, I think. Plenty of mobs in this area-ish. Okay, that's actually closer to the walkway. I want to be over here. I actually think it's this building that I remember specifically being good to be close to. Probably should have just ripped there. Okay, so do mortar captains that have do mortar blood. I guess the regular do mortars don't have any blood, but the captains do. WoW logic, I guess. Okay, good. I was like, I want to get a rip off on this person. I know I could, like, shift out to break the root, but I'm just saving the mana, basically. Alright, yeah, these mobs are a little bit higher level, but they're obviously doable. I mean, the nice thing is these are, like, split up enough that it's pretty easy to, like, solo pull these. You're not too worried about, like, getting multiple mobs. That guy aggroed. That person Cass, I think. I'm kind of trying to wiggle a little bit here to, like, just, like, block their line of sight. Well, they did that anyways, so... This person, this two mortar should die here. Actually, let's shift out and... get some heals off. I said the pillars block line of sight. Sometimes, like, objects like this don't really block line of sight on cast, but these ones do, obviously, so made that a little bit easier to, like, reposition and everything. A Girl Shroud. Ooh. That's a pretty damn good cloak for a caster. Damn, that's like a really good cloak for a caster. What the hell? Huh. Well, hopefully it sells. I would love it if a cloak like that would sell. What's the level requirement on it? 34? Damn. Damn, son. Oh, that was bad. No, I don't have any mana. Alright, well, we'll get some food. I'm gonna check my phone real quick while I'm drinking. Okay, nothing important. Alright. Yeah, that cloak seems like kind of insane.
I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
Funny, they frothed over me, but they're like staying in melee range. It's the summoner that's like right there. Okay, let's kill him actually real quick. Should probably actually kill the minion first. Kill like the imp, but come on.
Isn't ready yet.
Glad that guy didn't aggro. The amount of parries I'm getting are a little bit tilting. I wanted to go get that Fellhound that was patrolling. A lot more Fellhounds. I think there's a couple over here. Maybe, if I remember correctly. And I'm not seeing any. There's an Infernal and like a Summoner, but we don't need... Okay, that aggro range is kind of ridiculous. That was a good resist. Let's use this like little wall area over here. full point rip on this guy. Should die relatively quickly. Oh, I should reset actually. Okay, cool. Yeah, we need like more of the Doom Mortar Bloods. Oh, did that guy die? I thought he was gonna live. I'm like, yeah, he seemed a little low level. I mean, I'm 37 too, but like, it's like, yeah, should be fine, right? He's a pally. Nope, he is dead. I don't think he used line of sight to stop some of those frostbolt casts.
Isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. Can't do that yet.
He's prot leveling. The thing about prot leveling is you really just want to do it against mobs that are like lower level than you. Like generally you want to like find like mobs that are a couple levels lower than you, because otherwise it's kind of to do the whole prot leveling thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to find like a bunch of the fell hounds to get that quest drop. I'm actually not gonna shift here because if I get frost nova, I can shift heal. Oh, nice. I had a couple crits on those claws, so we got a nice full point rip there. How much damage did the rip do? 206? Yeah, it's fine, I think, for like one ability. Oh, I already have all the nether wings I need. I guess I'll just keep clearing out around this area and just get all the Doom Mortar blood, since it only drops off like these specific mobs. So we'll just keep killing like the nether. What are the name of these mobs? Nether sorceresses. So that way we can just like keep getting the Doom Mortar captains. Because we only need 2 more blood, and then I think we can go back to the main road. I think for fellhounds. I think there's fellhounds over here though. So let's head back over this way actually. Kind of just double check this spot. I think that's just a regular Doom Mortar, so that does not drop blood. But there is a Mage Hunter, so they will definitely have a Fellhound Brain. Bunch of Summoners and Nether people. We don't need any of that stuff, so... Oh, can I kill him before this Plague Mine goes off? Oh no! That disease sucks. I can't clear it either, so... Oh, I think that's the first skinning skill up I've had in a while. Not that it's a big deal. Alright, let's head back over to this area, see if there's any respawns on the Doom Mortar captains. What's the mana cost on Feral Charge? It's 5 rage. That's another thing I just thought of with Furor is, even if you're just like cat DPSing, when you have Furor max, it means if you shift into bear form, you can immediately feral charge, so you can like back up bear form feral charge like just right off the bat. I could probably even make a macro for feral charge plus bear form, but I think feral charge uses, I know 100% forms use the GCD, and I think feral charge uses the GCD as well. But maybe it doesn't, but I'm pretty sure it does, because like everything in Classic uses the GCD, like even interrupts use the GCD.
I don't have enough energy. Isn't ready yet.
Got another Fellhound over here, Lay Hunter, whatever the name of the mob is.
Not ready yet. I can't do that. Energy. I can't do that.
Try to avoid aggroing that Infernal since we don't need it. There's that Summoner and that Doom Captain. Can probably get the Captain without pulling the Summoner. Especially since they're kind of... Still just keeping an eye out for the Summoner. I don't know. Okay, it's like right there, basically.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Ability isn't ready yet.
Alright, one more Doom Mortar blood and then a few more Fellhound blood, and we should be good with this. Oh, there's another Captain. Perfect timing.
Ready yet. Ability isn't ready yet. Can't do that yet.
Alright, so... now we just need more of the Fellhounds. So we need 3 more. That Paladin's gonna go for it. Yeah. I maybe could have tagged it with Moonfire, but that's fine. Okay, so it's saying there are mobs over this way. I should have gotten cat form actually, so that way I can stealth. Yes. There's a Fellhound up over this way. And I should definitely be able to... oh, there's one right there too. I should definitely be able to get this before the Paladin, because the Paladin will aggro anything that he runs past. Oh, is that a rare? Is that like a quest mob? Okay, let's just grab this guy. Oh. I heard something like tramping behind me, and I was like, is that like a big demon? Like the Fel Reaver in Hellfire Peninsula? No, it's just a Kodo, but I want to skin without aggroing the Kodo. Okay. I think that Hunter might be tied to the Warlock. Oh, here's one over here by himself. Alright, my camera's getting all spun around. What the hell? There's one over there we can grab too after we kill this one. Alright, one more. Oh, that is a big elite dude. Lord Azarok. Let's mark him so we know where he's at. He is walking over this way. I think if I was 38, I might try soloing him with Entangling Roots. I might be able to solo him with Entangling Roots anyways. It's like, it's probably kind of a little bit crazy to do, but the problem is this disease, I think, is the real problem. Maybe it's fine? I also need like an open area to do this at. This should work, I think. Where's he going? He's coming up this way. Alright, this is kind of crazy. A little bit risky. But I think it's doable with Roots. It just sucks because he's 3 levels higher. So Roots has like a high chance of resisting, right? Yeah, this is what's annoying, is like doing the root kiting thing will work, but he always has like a high chance to resist. And this is annoying too because I'm gonna like not have as much mana, I think. But what we can do is when this like finishes coming down, we'll Wrath, Moonfire, and then Roots. Alright, I think this should be fine. It's gonna be boring. This is the thing about like Druids, is like with Roots, you can kill like a lot of like mobs in the outdoors using Roots like this, but it's boring as hell, right? Because it's your Roots, you walk away, maybe you Moonfire occasionally for a little bit of extra damage, but I'm just gonna use Roots for a while. Because of this disease, I want to make sure I'm like getting as much mana, or keeping my mana as high as I can. Maybe that's a little bit greedy. Maybe I could be spending my mana a little more aggressively. Or not greedy, just conservative. But like here, we'll like Moonfire and Roots, but like I just spent like 500 mana there. And then we're just going to use these 2 mountains to just kite this guy from, so... I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if this guy will drop anything good, but maybe. Alright, he resisted the moon... Okay, alright. So he just resisted 2 Moonfires, so we're not going to worry about trying to get it. Because you can see here I'm already at half mana. So now I just have to be super conservative and just use Roots. Because when he breaks Roots early, it like interrupts your mana regen, right? Because if you wait for like the full duration... Okay, come on, buddy. Oof. Oof, that was a big... Okay, come on. This is the problem, is like, when they're higher level like this, they break the Roots a lot more often. And I really just need to, like, get some mana back off of, like, you know, out of non-casting for 5 seconds. So, it starts at 18, right? I think is the timer for this. Yeah. So here I've managed to get a few ticks of like mana regen. So at some point I'm going to want to top myself off with Rejuve or Regrowth or something, right? Just to like get my health back up. Okay, come on. And this is the other problem, right? Is like every time he resists, it's more mana I have to spend, it's more damage I'm taking because I'm eating his melees. It's just awkward. I could even use like rank 1 Roots maybe. The problem is I don't know. I think they're more likely to resist like the... Oh yeah, it's like not even close in terms of... Okay, come on. Okay, good, I dodged that hit. It's 50 versus 80 mana, so it's 100% better just to use the higher rank Roots. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let my mana like tick a bunch here, like as much as I can, and try to just get like full duration Roots to let the mana tick, and then when my mana is high enough I'll top myself off with Regrowth, and then we'll just keep him rooted the whole time. Like I said, super boring. This is a really boring way to kill a mob, but there's a lot of other like classes that would not be able to do this, right? So... Alright, like insta break the root, buddy. Come on. Come on. Give me a little bit. Give me like, you know, at least 5 seconds so I can at least get like a tick of mana. And yeah, at some point I'm gonna want to like top myself off with like probably like a regrowth. Regrowth should top me off. Okay, that was pretty good. We got like a full duration roots basically. He didn't resist that one. So probably after this next roots, I'll use a regrowth. Alright, so roots. And we'll just regrowth. Just to like be safe to make sure I'm at full health basically. So in case he gets a chain of like resist. I should have maybe refreshed Thorns too. Yeah, see like there he like resisted and got like pretty close. Okay, and then he broke like immediately after. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, it sucks. It's like all that work I put in is like, okay, well I just blew all my mana and like took like 500 damage and oh my gosh. Well, he's at about what, 55% health right now, so yeah, it'll take us a minute to kill him, but I finished this quest, right? So I can go turn in the Uldamon reagent quest. Alright, I got invites from 2 different people for the same guild. It's like, come on. How much does rejuve? It's like 300 health. Okay. It's really fucking tilting when he resists like twice. Gonna resist again? Yep, of course you are. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, I am in trouble. I think I'm gonna have to actually healing pot here. Because I don't think I have any mana pots. Jesus, that was a lot of fucking resists. Alright, we're at half health. Please do not resist. Okay, great. Keep that. Okay, come on. Oof. And then obviously every time I get him in a roots, I just want to make sure I'm at max distance. So if it does break early, I can just immediately just reapply it. And then obviously as it's about to run out, I'm going to reapply it as well. So we'll do that real quick. I'm going to rejuve myself. Okay, come on. Get it max distance. Okay. Again, we'll get to max distance here. We'll have to head over, like, around a little bit at some point to loop back to the other mountain. I think it's better to go to the left. That mob is, like, pretty low level, so it shouldn't aggro. Alright, this is good. We've had multiple successful roots, pretty long duration, so our mana's looking a lot better. We're at almost full health. Oh no. Ah! Okay, this is bad. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? So, I'm gonna reapply roots, and then... Okay, I did not mean to cancel. I think I'm in trouble here. Please just reapply this roots. Okay, and then we're gonna regrowth... We have to hit that fairy fire. So Oh, how? That guy was meleeing me from that range? What the hell? Okay, I really need this shit to not... Oh, and he reset. Damn it! Oh, that is frustrating. Fuck this thing. I thought I was well good and out of its aggro range. Oh, that is annoying. Where is he going now? What the fuck? Okay, I know I can kill this guy, so let's drink and eat up. And then we're going to tag him and we're going to pull him back over here. Okay, that is super fucking annoying. That fucking wind elemental... And he hadn't taken any... so annoying. Because Thorns I don't think extends the leash. Okay, oh no. Alright, I think if we just run... Put a Moonfire on the Elite. I think this guy should reset. Its leash... Oh... Fuck you! Fucking hell, man. This guy's a piece of shit. Okay, I need this guy to... I want to kill this guy now, because I know I can do it. I just... Okay, this... He should be in range? No? We're not in range? Come on. Come on, I know you're in range. Alright, there we go. So, we're going to run this way. I'm going to root him. Should have rooted him a little bit earlier, actually. And then we're just going to run. We're going to slowly reposition him back to this area. That wind elemental's dead, so we should have plenty of space for me to move around in a circle. Like this area, basically. We can use like this whole area.
Too far away.
I think as long as he's taking damage from roots, we should be good. I'm gonna top myself off with... Okay, I'm glad I cast a bunch of spells there. I think the Moonfire might be breaking the roots early. Okay. Yeah, it's really fucking annoying that I got this from the Plague Hound, or the Fellhound, whatever it is. But we've got a lot of room now to move around in this area, so that's actually really good. So we can use this. Hopefully that wind thing doesn't respawn super fast. I should probably actually try to stay more to the right here in case it does. That way I don't get, like, caught out.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be really slow going for my mana regen because of this disease. Okay, come on, buddy. I hope this guy dropped something sweet. I better get a fucking epic out of this. Like, but I'd probably want to get some shitty green. Okay, come on. I don't know if I can kill this guy with, like, bear form, like, from, like, 20 or 30% health. Maybe? Oh, come on. Alright, we're at 80% health, so... But we're, like, lowish on mana. Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. And I might hold off on healing for a minute if I take a little bit more damage. I might just use, like, a healing potion. Okay, this is going good. He's been okay. He broke that one. I was gonna say he's been staying in place for a while, which is obviously ideal. But he broke that one. I might be clipping that a little too soon because I might not be getting that last tick of root damage. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit close here, and we're just gonna go to the other side so I don't go too wide and aggro that Infernal. What's the cast time on this? 1.5 seconds. So we want to wait till like now, basically. That way the last root tick goes off. Okay, we're like 4 minutes into this fight. 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 Basically, if I can get to full health and essentially full mana, not exactly full mana, what I'll probably do is like unleash like a bunch of nukes to like try to like speed this up a little bit, but I want to make sure I'm at full health and full mana before I do something like that. So okay, these Kodos should be fine. They shouldn't aggro at all. Yeah, let's get to full mana, basically. And then I'll top myself off with like a rejuve, or a regrowth, or whatever. Let's head over here. Okay. If we get another full duration, we should be pretty much topped off on mana, so I can do kind of a... maybe do like a flurry of spells. Or maybe just like rejuve myself to top myself off. Let's actually just do that. So let's roots. Reapply roots. Get at max range. Alright. Do another set of roots. Because I want to make sure I'm always at max range. And then I'll rejuve after this one. I could rejuve now, actually, since I'm at like full mana. But I want to do it with like the MP5. Okay, that rejuve basically topped us off, so we're good there. So we'll do like one more round of roots, and then do like a bunch of like try to do some nukes into him for just some like free damage, since our mana's pretty high now. Keep checking and making sure that wind elemental doesn't respawn, because it's really bad if it does. Actually, I think we're good to just... we can go now. So we'll do this. That Wrath might have been a little bit greedy. I'm gonna Moonfire too. Oh, he resisted. Okay, we're good. We'll call that good there. We got some little bit of extra free damage with those Wraths, and then we'll just like top ourselves back off with mana. I think I missed that tick of damage. Oh, I went to glide. Oh, okay, come on. Okay, come on. 3 resists in a row? 4 resists? Am I gonna fucking die here? Okay, nope. We're good here.
I need to get closer.
Okay, come on, stop Fucking, it's like 7 out of 8 resists or something there. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh, come on. And then he breaks? Am I just gonna die to getting unlucky here? I think I am. I think I'm just gonna die to... You gotta be fucking shitting me. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alright, let's healing pot. Fucking Christ. This shaman's just gonna stand here and watch. Jesus Christ, that was like 9 out of 10 resists or something. Or 8 out of 10 or whatever it was. That's ridiculous. Alright, well now... Fortunately, this is dropping, this Plague Mind. Mark of the Wild is running out soon, though, like in 5 minutes. So... Let's make sure we're at max range still. I should top myself off with a regrowth, but it's like kinda high mana. I should actually probably Healing Touch. The thing that sucks about Healing Touch is it extends the staying in the casting, like non-mana regen aspect. I'll just use Rejuves, basically. Because Rejuve it's fine for mana efficiency, it's almost 2 to 1. But I can obviously like just cast it immediately after a root, so it will get me into mana regen faster. Okay, this should be good. I'll get top back off, so in case he gets fucking like 9 resists or whatever again, I should be okay. And potions coming off cooldown. I do need to refresh Mark at some point too. So let's do that. Let's rejuve, refresh Mark. Or refresh Thorns too. Oh, that was a lot of mana actually. But that should be fine. Yeah, it's going to be a while before I spend mana on nukes at this point because of that awful string of resists. But Plague Mind is gone now at the very least. So now I'm at least at full mana regen. I'm not getting drained for mana. Just scratching my face there. And, okay, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I know you want to stay where you are. Alright, stop breaking. I need some fucking mana. I need to regen mana. Do I have any mana potions? No. Maybe I should keep some mana. Oh, no, I do. Okay. I do have this. Do I use this? I guess this is actually more efficient in terms of mana. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use one of these mana potions. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Whew. Okay. Alright, getting closer. And our mana's looking a little bit better. I also did use a mana potion, but it is what it is. He's literally just sitting here, like, watching me. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Because if he kills me, I think the mob just resets. I don't think. I guess he could tag the mob with an ability, and then if I die, he like can get credit. It'll like swap over to him or whatever. But I'm obviously not gonna die. I've been here like doing this for a hot minute. He came in like right as like I had that awful string of resists from the mob. So. Alright, we don't have a wind mob, so we're good there. Alright, we are getting pretty high on mana, so I think we're getting to a point where we can probably unload some spells into him. So with about maybe 4 seconds. Nope.
It is too far away.
Okay, come on, buddy. That Basilisk is a little bit concerning. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just start wrathing here.
I can't cast that yet.
Alright, he did resist one of the wrath. Oh, and the roots, the most important spell. Okay, so we're at 650 for health. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to like melee this guy at all, even at low health. I'm playing it safe here. Took us forever to get to this point. Took us like 15 minutes to kill this guy, so I am not about to like give this kill up for getting greedy on like doing damage. I will gladly just keep doing the roots thing. Especially considering how much he seems to be breaking right now. It's always a little bit risky going that close in case that breaks, but I think it's totally fine. Alright, we'll do one more route here, and then at the end of this next route, I'll go ahead and just unload some spells into him, like Wraths and Moonfires, and that might just finish him off. Get rid of that off my hotkey. I don't know why I've had that on from the first aid quest. So, 5, 4... Alright, let's Wrath. And then we'll just Moonfire him down. Boom! Fuck you, Lord Azrathok. I got a light scimitar and some copper. I got 30 silver for that. Not worth. Wow, that guy literally just stood there and watched me the whole time. Okay, Lord... I'm curious of what this guy drops. Lord Azrathok. Lord Azrathok. Is there like a chance for him to drop something cool? Is this Classic? Alright, according to Classic, he just drops cloth. So it's silk cloth, mage weave cloth. That's it. Oh, he's the objective of, there's like a horde quest to do. Okay, so he's like an objective of a horde quest. So I basically had nothing of any value to get from him. Whatever, I did it. I wanted to do it, see if I could, and I did. Anyways, yeah, let's go run turn in. I don't think... Problem is, I don't think I'm going to ding off of this. We could go do... Let's actually do Bone Collector. That should ding us if we do Bone Collector, because what do we need? We need about 9... About 8 to 9k XP, so... This Bone Collector should get it for us. The turn-in for the Radiant run definitely won't get it for us. Because it's only 3,100. And this, we have to go into Ironforge. And I don't want to go to Ironforge yet. I had this quest that I need to also turn in at some point. The one in, like, Deathswallow Marsh. And I should go do, like, that Deathswallow Marsh, like, the spider quest or whatever. Like, because I have that one to go kill, like, the 40 spiders. I have this too, the deserters. But I think we can do this Bone Collector while we're here. And then get level 38, go get our abilities, come down, do this. Like, do the... down the Scarlet Path and the Plasm Roundup. And then after that, we can go to Deathswallow Marsh and do those other quests. I think it's fine if they're a little bit lower level than what we have been doing. Alright, guy should be like in this building over here. Alright. Your alliance, don't kill Lord Azerthok over in Manarok Coven. Because he is not worth killing.
What's up? Have a good one.
Alright, and we'll just follow the path down. Excuse me, I'm stretching. Right. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it's these like skulls that you have to click on. I think when you click on it, it like spawns like a ghost Kodo that's like hostile. Let me just clear some of these like vultures out.
I don't have enough energy. Ability isn't ready yet.
Probably am okay to... Now, if I remember correctly, I think you can loot this and then like just book it out immediately, and then... Oh, no. It aggroed on me. I seem to remember being able... Maybe I could like go cat form and prowl right away, maybe? That might be a thing I could do.
Ready yet.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably also fine just to kill these. It's just annoying because obviously it's like extra time spent doing that. Alright, so we need skulls. Lots of skulls. There's one over here. These vultures are like super annoying too. It's also annoying again because when you loot the item, it shifts you out of cat form, and then you have to shift back into cat form. So definitely super annoying for like that part of the quest. Let's see if this stealth works. Oh well, it didn't spawn a dude, so it doesn't matter. I was like, oh look, I'm being all sneaky. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There wasn't a guy that spawned, so. Do I need to kill this carrion horror? Probably. We can go for a ravage on this guy.
Ability isn't ready yet.
We'll just go for like a max point Ferocious Bite instead of Rip. Ferocious Bite is starting to feel a little bit weaker too. I think you get another rank at... Did you get another rank at 40? You do. Definitely a big jump up in damage for that one, so...
Isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Cool. Okay, so you can loot, and then you have to immediately shift in stealth, and then you won't have to kill him. Again, it's probably fine to kill him, but honestly, I probably should just for like the XP, because I think they were like 240 XP, which is it's a decent amount. So if you kill like 10 of them, it's like 2,400 XP, right? So probably actually just worth killing them, even though it is cool to like be able to skip it or whatever.
Not enough energy.
Whew.
Not ready yet.
Citrine, does that go anything? No, it's just Bender, basically.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, we'll just kill these things. We could just skid them too, right? When I'm done with them. Or, yeah. So that's always nice.
I can't loot that.
Oh, I don't skin them. Okay.
I'm out of range. Ability isn't ready yet. Can't do that yet. Not ready yet. I can't loot that.
Ugh, I am yawning. Alright, we need how many more? 4 more? One over here, maybe. Possibly, yes. Cool. Yeah, this quest is a lot nicer to do when there's like no one else doing it. It's like it's kind of a pain if there is people, because like I think these
I need to get closer.
objects take a while to respawn. Okay, so oh, there's one over there. That wasn't too bad of a respawn timer, actually. So yeah, we need 2 more of these. 1 more after this one.
I'm out of range.
And then these quest turn-ins should level me. Nice. Okay, yeah, let's head this way. There's one right there. There's no vultures around, so we can definitely just loot this, and then we should be good to go. Actually, are we going to have enough XP to level? I might be short. Because Bone Collector... So 2250 and 3150. That is a horde base. We do not want to go there. So let's go underneath and hit up the road the other way. How much do we need? We need 7. We need about 6k. Yeah, we're short by like 1,000. Alright, we gotta kill some mobs along the way then, basically.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Yeah, so we probably have to kill, depending on how much this gives. I don't know how much this mob's gonna give. If it gives over 200, we gotta kill about like 5 or 6 mobs, I think, to get the XP we need. Yeah, 240. Okay.
I can't do that yet. Ability isn't ready yet.
Those are bags looking fine. Still got like a row of space left.
Ready yet. I can't loot that.
We're at 70. So it's a little bit over 5k, right, for the XP.
Ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't loot that. That ability isn't ready yet. I need
I ran away to pull this guy away from the vulture, and the vulture just literally flew towards the mob. Like, come on, what is that? What is that? Let's make sure they stay leashed. Come on. That vulture finally flying away. It literally followed this thunder lizard the whole time. Should have just ripped. Instead of trying to do like a ferocious bite. Alright, where are we at? 7. Alright, let's kill one more and then I think we should be good.
ability isn't ready yet.
Alright, should be good there. Okay. Let's head up and turn in, and then we should ding, and then we can port to Moonglade, grab Druid abilities, and then we can fly back down. We'll do the Scarlet Monastery quest, and the Ghost Plasm quest, and then after we're done with those two, we'll head to Dustwallow, and we'll like just kind of finish off Dustwallow quests. That should get us a little bit more deeper into 38, and then we can kind of go from there and see where we want to go next. Probably Stranglethorn Vale. Probably. There's like definitely some quests I can do in Stranglethorn. Like I can do the Water Elemental quest. I can do like Panther Mastery for sure. Probably still can't do Raptor Mastery. Well, no, I could probably do Raptor Mastery. Can do this quest. Can do like the Special Forces quest. Yeah, so there'll be like a decent amount of stuff we can do. There, start clearing out this quest log a little bit. I'm like at, you know, it's full, so. Okay.
Yo, keep it real.
Alright, is this thing better than... No, because there's no damage on it. Not that strength is super great, but I think it's better... I think the strength is better than stamina. Kind of just want the damage, plus the bonus from Heart of the Wild for Cat. Right, because 5 strength with Heart of the Wild max is 1 extra strength total, so... Alright, and then... Wait, are we gonna ding? So 2... Oh, are we not gonna ding? Oh, no, we are gonna ding, for sure. Yeah, this is the 3151. I was like, oh, I think that one only gives 2k. No, that's the one that gives 3k, so we're good, right? Yes, we are good, 100%. Because we only need like 2,900 to ding, so... Okay, cool. Ironforge quests. Do we turn those in? No, because... No, because we still want to do these quests. I still want to just finish these off in here. I should probably do like a Scarlet Monastery run at some point too, especially once we finish that quest. Alright, I swear there's a Druid trainer, right? Is this guy a Druid trainer? That way I don't have to like... Oh, I should not have sold to that guy, because... Damn it. I think I lost some money there. Oh, well...
Greetings.
Alright, so we'll grab skills. We'll fly back to the Desolace. I might take a little bit of a break here after getting back to Desolace. How long have I been streaming for? Close to 2 hours. And I'll probably be doing retail in a little while. We do have a talent point to spend, so we'll grab Heart of the Wild. Almost have that maxed. And then we'll get Leader of the Pack next, and then, yeah, I think I grab Fure first. It just seems a bit more... It seems a bit more valuable than trying to just get down into this stuff, but you do want natural weapons at some point. So... But I might skip Improved Enrage. I don't know. It depends on how much I'm tanking. If I'm tanking a lot, I think you really want Improved Enrage, because I think you just want that Snap Rage from the ability. But if I'm not, if I'm just mostly still just questing, I think you can skip Improved Enrage after getting Fure maxed. So you get Fure, and then you just start doing like all this stuff, right? So basically you would get this at 45... You'd finish this off at 50, like 55, 56, basically. So, I think the mobs do start to get quite a bit tankier once you start getting into your 50s, so getting natural weapons is actually, like, good by the time you start getting to your 50s, just for, like, that extra damage. But, like, maybe I'm just supposed to go for natural weapons? I don't know. I think this is really good. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do with it, right? Like, one big thing I think the ability just to, like, even when you're in cat form, if you want to interrupt something, being able to just, like, walk away from, like, a caster and shift and then immediately feral charge, I think is, like, really good, right? So... The other thing I could do is when I pick up dual spec, is I could just have 2 Pharaoh builds and have 1 Pharaoh build that goes Fure, and then 1 Pharaoh build that's going into natural weapons. And have one of them be like a cat build and one of them be like a bear build. Because I think Fure doesn't matter. Well, you want improved in rage, right? I don't know. It's interesting. So, anyways, we got a train. So, not Fairy Fire. We will grab higher rank of Roots. We'll grab a higher rank of Wrath. I still do use that on occasion. We'll grab Shred. Definitely want Claw, because that's a lot of our damage. Don't want Tiger's Fury. I think Tiger's Fury is, like, pretty weak. Don't want Rake. Don't want Pounce. It's like a PvP thing. We will grab Healing Touch. Okay, so that stuff should be all good. So Balance was Roots. And we'll just grab that. Wrath. Yep, that's fine. Pharaoh. Pharaoh should already be updated, and there's nothing new that I grabbed. The rest of though we do want the extra Healing Touch. Okay, cool. And then, oh, I jumped out the wrong way. Let's actually head. Can I go this way? Where did this go? I want to go check and see. So the way I've been making, oh, I need to empty my bags too. The way I've been making a decent chunk of gold at this level is by crafting, what is it, Night Slayer tunics? I think it's the tunic I'm currently wearing. Nightscape tunics. Oh, I also need to use armor kits on my things. Let's do that first, so that way I don't forget, because I think I've got some spare heavy armor kits in my bank. I can use those for right now. Anyway, so Nightscape tunics, these things vendor for close to 60 silver, but thick leather is surprisingly not that expensive on the auction house. So I did the math on it. I'm trying to remember what the break point is for the like craft versus vendor. Basically, if thick leather is 7 silver, you profit like 2 silver, which isn't a lot, and it's not worth it because the craft time is long, right? But my heuristic is basically if thick leather is 6 silver or cheaper, I've been grabbing it and crafting it, because then you profit about 10 to 15 silver per craft. Takes about 35 seconds, I think, to craft one of those items. I need to just like vendor these. I don't know why. I should actually just vendor these now, because I'm just kind of sitting on these. Armor kits is what I wanted to do. So this goes where? It goes chest, legs, hand, or feet. So hands, legs, feet needs it, and then chest we're good too. Okay, cool. At some point I'll make like the better armor kits, but I'm just gonna burn through those. And then this is, I'm keeping this for myself for use. I can, at some point I need to clear all this out. Oh, I also need to convert all these into bandages. That'll free up a little bit of space there too, which will be nice. Okay. So, what do we want to send to the banker? We'll wait on grabbing those. So banker, we definitely want to send all the cooking recipes we just picked up and see if these sell for anything. I mean, I should probably just check myself, but we'll send heavy leather, because that definitely sells more on the auction house than what it vendors for. We'll probably just vendor the medium leather. I don't know if Naga sales go for anything. I guess we'll send mystery meat. It's pretty close to vendor, though. So I'm not sure. I did buy this roll of strength because I think those sell. A lot of this other stuff we're just gonna vendor. We'll send a mighty iron hammer. I don't think this thing's worth much, but might as well try. Okay, cool. So we'll send all that. Oh, this thing. This is one that I really wanted to see. Like, see a price check on and see if it would go for. Yeah, this thing is insane. That's way fucking. Isn't that really good for a green? Am I like crazy here? I want to look at like, I don't know. Let's just look at classic. Wow. mage pre-raid biz. I'm curious like what their best like pre-raid cloak is in terms of stats. All right, Archivist Cape of Frozen Wrath. It has 21 frost spell damage on it and 4 MP5. Let's look at their like top options. Master's Cloak of Frozen Wrath. I'm assuming that's just like some freezing stuff. Amplifying Cloak is 18 spell damage. So this is like 11 spell damage, so it's not that much less, and it's got 5 in or 10 in and 5 stamina. Yeah, that cloak is crazy for a level 34. Yeah, that seems like a bonkers item, but maybe nobody buys it. I don't know. So, okay, so we are going to do a price check on thick leather because if thick leather, definitely if it's 5 silver and under, it's a really profitable. Well, it's good. It's a decent profit, especially like I said at this level. That's why I went from like I think like 60 gold to like now I have over 200 gold. In the last like probably 2 days, just like making those like during my spare time when I'm not like actively playing. All right, yeah. So this is there's not a ton of it at this price at the price point I like, but there's like enough. Yeah, so now it's like up to like this. I would still technically profit off of this, I think, but it's like not great in terms of the time, whereas, you know, just buying those ones for that value that I bought them for or whatever, I think is worth it. We do need to empty my bags, so let's hit up this general goods vendor. Darnassus I'm honored with, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, honored with Darnassus, honored with Ironforge, honored with Stormwind. Nomergan Exiles is the only one I'm not quite yet. So vendor that, vendor that, vendor that. I will vendor this. I don't think that'll sell. Yeah, we'll definitely vendor that. Yeah, vendor that. That's vendor, 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 vendor. All these pants. I think I tried selling like one, and it like just didn't sell. So we'll vendor the fish oil. Oh, Buzzard Wing actually is a little bit more, so we'll send that over to the banker. Vendor the cod. Frog leg stew we don't need. I think the rest of this we're keeping. Can I just keep the? Can I just destroy? Like, I think I can just destroy this library script, right? I think that's fine. This other stuff is for quests, so I want to keep those. And then let's craft a bunch of heavy soap bandages. Just to clear these out. I should also do like a price check on these. If these are like a silver 50, so if they're like close to vendor price, I'll usually buy a couple of them and also craft. It's not like amazing money. They do craft a lot faster than like the leatherworking tunic. But it's still technically profitable because the heavy silk bandages, one vendors for 4 silver. So if the price of these are under 2 silver, because it takes 2 cloth to make a bandage, then you're technically profiting from just vendoring the heavy silk bandages, but you have to actually craft them, right? So you have to buy them, and then you have to sit here and you have to like let the craft spin or whatever. But I've done it before, and you make a little bit of gold. It's like it's not bad gold for like a low level character when you don't have like a ton of capital and you're just trying to like squeeze out like a couple extra gold here and there. But I mean, really, if I was being super min-maxy, I would just try to get to max level ASAP, because that's when you can really start making like more gold, right? Because you can go out in the world, you can do quests. Quests will give you gold. You can farm things that are worth more gold, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that cloak seems pretty crazy. So I'm curious to see if that's worth anything. Huh. So this will probably take a hot minute for me to do. How many do we have left? 10 more to go. Alright, so we'll vendor these. We'll do a quick silk cloth check and see if they're cheap. If they're cheap, I'll buy a bunch of them. And then obviously craft them, but let's just do another thick leather. Ooh. Grab those. Silk cloth. Yep, definitely not worth it. They're like barely under 2 silver, so I'd make like a 8 copper profit for each bandage. Yeah, that's not worth the time. Yeah, there's definitely points though, sometimes, and maybe not this server, but there's points where I've seen silk cloth going for like even less than vendor price, and then you're like making close to like a silver per craft or whatever. And that's pretty good, I think. So, and we want to send these over to we can grab this leather and toss it in the, oh, I should have entered this medium leather too. We'll toss this in the bank. We'll do those later. There's no rush on those since it's just vendors, basically. That's how you make the money, so. Okay, cool.
Go in.
Cool. That's all done and taken care of. We got our new abilities. Cleared out our bags. So now, let's fly back to Desolace and let's go do the Scarlet Monastery quest. I think that will be good for sure. Yeah, I think maybe I just wait till level 40 and do like a full monastery run at 40, or see if I can get in a full monastery run at 40, and then because what I could do is I can pick up dual spec, and I can do like I can have a talent build that is a little bit better for tanking. Basically like max out Feral Instinct to have the extra threat. Drop like Feline Swiftness, because you don't need that when you're tanking. End up dropping, I think you drop like 2 points in Thick Hide, so I think you end up with 3 instead of 5. Which is fine, because when you're 40 also, like, I'll have Dire Bear form, so you'll have like a shit ton of armor. Not armor cap or whatever, but pretty close. Because then this, I think you just want to keep this for like cat leveling. So, okay, I know this, we're still gonna have to fly, but I'm gonna log over on my banker. And we're gonna just check kind of the price on these items we purchased. So, alright, so let's see what we can sell here. I've been sitting on these greens. I should probably just either vendor these like this. I don't know. I should probably just vendor that. What's the level on it? Line when equipped. 29. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm not that greedy, though. Let's just do this. I'll just do like 1250. I'm totally happy with a green that's worth like over 10 gold. We'll do like 89 for this. A lot of times these recipes that aren't in demand don't really sell. That'll be fine. Sure. Mystery meats. Yeah, alright, that's whatever. Naga scale. Slightly more than vendor. Alright, sure, throw it up there. Heavy leather. It's doing alright. Alright, let's see. Lean wolf steak. Okay, I'm gonna change this to 2 golds. Barbecue buzzard wing? Oh, that's like nothing. That's like, I think, maybe less than what I bought it for. Well, maybe I bought it for like 16 silver. Okay, Dragon Breath trailer. Let's see what this is. It's whatever. Maybe people are more aggressive with buying it, but we'll list it for like a gold 50. And then these, oh, that's basically vendor price now. So let me just go vendor this real quick. And we'll log back over, and then I will probably log out in Desolus and take a little bit of a break. Probably end up being on retails, maybe later-ish. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Kind of getting a little bit burned out on retail, to be honest.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Alright. Logging back on the Druid. I think I'm actually going to move the Druid. Well, I like to just do it by level numbers, so like this warrior should go up, right? Like I like to just highest level up top, then descending for levels or whatever. But I think once I'm 40, I'm gonna put this guy there at the top. Yeah, I think I want to wait till 40 to do like a Scarlet Monastery run. Like I said, I will have Dire Bear form, and then also just like have Max Feral Instinct, which I think will be really good. What's current bear form? So the attack power and the health. Yeah, it's like on par for like the attack power and health basically, but it's the armor, right? This goes from getting 180% extra armor to 360% extra armor, which is a ton. What else do we get at this level? We got Innervate, which is pretty nice. Maybe lets you be like a little bit more aggressive with like shifting and things like that. Get Mark of the Wild, which is good. Moonfire's good. Higher rank of Prowl is good too, because I think this gives you better movement speed when you're prowling. I do need to get these reagents at some point for the battle res. Better rejuve. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm probably gonna end up spending like 10 gold or whatever, maybe a little bit more on level 40 spells. So, yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun to do like a full blown like Scarlet Monastery run. Even though obviously I don't think there's like really anything good. Maybe Cathedral has some okay stuff in it. Graveyard had something okay if I remember correctly. Obviously not that. That's like a DPS thing. Oh, this ring. This ring's really good, but it's from a rare, so I don't know if I could farm the rare. Probably not. And it's probably not worth it. Library. People were saying this thing's good, but it only works when you're fighting beasts. So unless you're like specifically farming a certain area, I don't know. Maybe it's like fine, but this is all male stuff. That's the warrior paladin dungeon. Oh, these bracers I think are okay, right? Those are actually I think maybe worse than like the dusky bracers. It's probably a little bit close actually, but I think dusky bracers are pretty good. This guy's all male stuff. This is Problem with this mace is it doesn't have any damage stats on it. It's stamina and spirit, so it's like not great. This is also like, this is obviously a healer helm. This neck is okay. I mean, I would probably wear it over the neck I'm currently wearing, just because it does have more, just like a lot more raw stats. You lose some damage from losing the strength, but you get stamina, intellect, all this. So the neck, I think it's literally just the neck, basically. This stuff, if the healer doesn't have it, and I want to pick up healing stuff, but I don't really want to pick up healing stuff. I don't know if these arachnid gloves could be any good. They might potentially have the chance to have good stats on it. Maybe. I don't know. That next, not great. That's not a good belt. It's an offhand, so we don't really care. These shoulders are good, actually. Fleshhide shoulders. So maybe Razorfen Downs is worth doing? Yeah, these shoulders are really good. It's from Glutton. Ragglesnout, I think, is rare. This is all, like, male stuff that we don't care about. Also don't care about any of this stuff. Those hands aren't good. Yeah, none of this stuff is good. Plague Maw. They're slightly better than Tiger Hunter gloves. It's like the smallest of upgrades. So, yeah, but these shoulders are... Where do those come from? Glutton? Yeah, those are really good. Uldamon. I think I looked at this before. I don't think there's anything crazy good in Uldamon. Oh, this staff is like probably a like okay bear staff, just because of the stamina. Thing is, at this level, I don't even think you care that much about stamina. I think you just care about damage. I think the Rock Pounder is decent. ZF, what does ZF have? That neck's okay. It's just a high stamina neck, basically. That mace isn't any good. Think of the Martyr, Sandar. That thing's not good for me. It's a caster one. That one's not great. Yeah, that's not a very good chest. Those legs aren't good either. Can't use pole arms, and that also doesn't have any stats on it. Yeah, it's funny kind of how it feels like Feral Druid kind of got missed with a lot of this stuff. It's male, can't wear that. Oh, this thing's really good. Embrace of the Lycan. I think it also kind of looks kind of cool too. Can't use those. That doesn't matter. That's a damage proc. Yeah, so the helm's good. Yeah, I don't have a ton of... Ooh, those bracers are kind of crazy, but it's off a rare. Cyrillus or whatever. So, alright. Yeah, I am going to take a break here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop streaming. I'll be back later. I might just be doing retail later, so... But I will be back later for sure at some point to do some more classic leveling. So, thanks everyone for tuning in.